Good afternoon. My name is Chris Kimmis, founder and CEO of Green Globe LLC. We are coming out of 2 years of planning and development. We are a market development engine focused on nurturing and empowering people, business, and governments within the sustainability industry. Help us create a financial bridge to our first capital raise by contributing to this crowdfunding contribution campaign. Green Globe LLC is a market development engine focused on the sustainability industry, a highly specialized central hub of information, knowledge, and resource that helps people, business, and government connect and move along their models and agendas. We're purposed with empowering and nurturing those groups. Inside of the site, there are 8 sustainable minds. The first 5 are people, business, local, state, and global governments. Relative to the global green economy, we have an animated video on the front if you want to learn a little bit more about that. And if you go to Google and type in green economy animated, we are first on Google. So a little bit about us. We're going to accomplish helping those people, business, and governments in the following ways. First, through mygreenglobe.co, the portal, we centralize in 8 sustainable minds the information, knowledge, and resource necessary to move along those people, business, and governments. The first 5, as described, were just for people, just for business, just for local governments, state governments, and global governments. And then we have My Green Hub, which is comprised of My Green Hub companies, government, and capital. Then we use consulting and advisory and connect the information that we have to our market development officers. They are the ones who specialize in certain industry clusters like energy generation, transmission, storage, to help people, business, and governments. Because it can be a little difficult to explain consulting and advisory, we have created some case studies for business, banks, funds, venture capital, government, nonprofits, angel, and people to assist in understanding how we plug in. Next, through outreach and education, which is primarily done through My Green Globe Productions, My Green Globe Media, and Green Globe Financing Forum. My Green Globe Productions is a series of video, photo, whiteboard perspectives, personal insights, financing forums, conferences series, chief insights. Again, the purpose here is to gather insights from global leaders and heads of government departments, giving you the pulse by industry sector, and the goal is to utilize the read from that pulse to assist in making informed decisions. My Green Globe Media is a set of news briefs, publications, spotlights, news briefs such as conferences overviews, deal flow, legislation tracker, monthly market monitors, and then publications like the Green Minute, the Sustainability Insider, which are our publication pieces. And Green Globe Financing Forum is a member sponsor and invite exclusive forum. The forum uncovers access to capital, government programs, facilitates introductions, fosters relationships, and then gives strategic, practical, and guidance and counsel to businesses entrepreneurs, C-level mainly, and getting into government, nonprofit, education, foundations, and such. There's a membership and a sponsorship piece that's associated with the forum, where people will be able to come forums. There's an annual government, entrepreneur, and corporate membership piece, and then a whole gamut here of membership benefits. And then there's a sponsorship piece with another realm of benefits here. We've had a lot of early support and a lot of really good people that have been attending these pieces. It's been exciting to watch it evolve. And this is our next forums page, like where you would go to see what the next forum is going to be, when and where, who's going to be attending, most recent members, sponsors, who's going to be speaking, program agenda, some testimonials, a few of our past attendees, speakers. And if you're not able to attend but you're interested in the forum, we have live broadcasts. So we will broadcast it live. You'll be able to log on to a computer anywhere in the world and watch these forums. And of course, they're recorded and uploaded into the user systems for members and sponsors. Last is a set of e-business and e-commerce solutions through My Sustainable Solutions, consisting of e-business solutions and e-commerce solutions. The e-business solutions is focused on deploying a message, finding, posting a green job, increasing brand awareness, and e-commerce solutions are focused on web development, contact management, social media, and market entry. On the e-business solutions piece, you've got this is the home page where you can there's online banner advertising, green jobs, marketing. Just to take a quick look here, the web advertising piece. You'll see these pieces up here where you can simply hover over and uncover who and what behind an organization, instead of having to click through a bunch of links and taking a lot of time. And here's the what piece, and here's the who piece, and a quick message about them. If you're on the transportation section of the site, when you're perusing through this thing, because each section, for example, transportation, these are the home pages of those sections. You've got jobs, photos, videos, conference series, chief insights, the industry, companies in the industry, data sets, financing forums, personal insights. When you're on these sections, you're only going to see marketing and ad pieces that relate to transportation. Novel concept, I know, but it's not common today to find that, and so we are aimed at getting that done for you. On marketing, this is purpose with increasing brand awareness. And there are packages here to choose from. And then jobs, which is done through My Green Jobs. This is where you can post or look for a green job by state or by country. Right now we're focused on these states and these countries. California is done and China is done. With these combined solutions, Green Globe will become a market development engine, a powerful tool for empowering people, business, and government to succeed in the global race for leadership in the evolution of our global green economy and its marketplace. This all started back in 2008. I was doing some research and beginning to create a green lending unit at a bank. Left from those efforts and began Green Globe early 2011. Fast forwarding a couple of years, spent developing the model, the site, the financing forum, And that brings us to the current opportunity, which is we are now coming out of 2 years of development and seeking a modest amount of capital to act as a bridge to our first capital raise. In addition, we are looking for equity partners, founding sponsors for the forum, investors, web developers, consultants, our next consulting opportunity, advertisers and marketers, organizations looking to deploy a message, program, or seek capital through Green Globe Financing Forum. This is where crowdfunding comes into play. Very briefly, crowdfunding has two components to it. There's a contribution piece and a securities piece. The securities piece isn't ready yet. The SEC is still working on what those regulations and rules are going to be. Expected to be maybe toward the end of the year. But right now, the contribution piece is available, and that's what we're working on now. That's what our current campaign is. The contribution campaign is where you will be able to contribute money to this campaign, and in exchange there are going to be discounts on current and future services of the company, and then on the smaller amounts you'll get your name if you choose to be on the thank you page of the site. And it's important that you understand that amounts as low as $20 becomes very meaningful when there's many people getting involved, which is the intention of crowdfunding at this early and critical stage of development. Whether crowdfunding, the securities part, comes online or we begin pitching to typical angel and venture capital sources, we will be hunting for our first significant raise. And we hope to be able to do so because of your contribution in this particular campaign. The use of proceeds is buys us 2 to 6 months of time, depending on how the campaign goes, and that time is going to be used to seek opportunity to produce internal sales, mainly through consulting, or again preparing ourselves for our first major capital raise. No matter how small or how large, please consider contributing to this campaign and know how important you are to me and to Green Globe. I want to thank you in advance for aiding us in deploying this much needed model.